Hey, everybody.
Days when the rain came.
Hi, Alex.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Syria. North Texas. Shout out, Lydia. Brandy, we see you. Famous Hill. Diane.
Yeah.
It's so good to see all of you here. I know you're playing this song for me, Ryan.
It's your playlist. You said it, so.
Hey, Sandy and Wendy and Lois and Mohammed. Maha, it's so good to see you. We're so excited to be with you. All right, Ryan, I guess we have to turn the music down. I know. You can play it at a low volume. We want to shout out to Stormy Daniels and Daniels 3A, which are her students. We love hanging out with Stormy students as well. I am Tisha Pontio, part of the community team here at Wakelet, and I am joined by Ryan and Rick. Why don't you guys give a really quick intro for those who may not know you?
Go on, Ryan. Start us off.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm part of the Wakelet team that works with educational partnerships and school districts.
And hi, I'm Rick. I'm part of the engineering team and work closely with the product team.
Which may mean that you know a thing or two about all of the updates, right, Rick?
I think I'm familiar with a lot of them. Maybe all
that's
of them.
Good. That's good. That might be why you got the special invite today.
I know.
Yes, I do. I have my party jacket on. Everybody's noticing. Product placement all over. I put my blue necklace on, especially for this party. But I have some questions for Ryan and Rick. I'm not sure that they know what I'm about to ask them. But I thought we could get started with this. And when I ask them questions, you guys tell us exactly where you're tuning in from. London, Guatemala. I see all of it. I mean, everywhere. We love it. Chicago. Hey, Tara. When I ask these questions to Rick and Ryan, what I would love for you to do, yes, the Wakelet mug is sold out. Yeah, it is. I don't know. The team is listening and watching. So if you want more Wakelet mugs, you tell James, tag James in that. So when I ask these questions, I want you guys to answer them also in the chat. So we'll just do this. Ryan, you're first on my screen. So Ryan, you answer first. Rick, you can answer second.
There you go.
Ryan, which feature are you most excited about?
It's a tough task because I'm really torn between two. One, the whole idea of sections and collections is going to be mind-blowing and so transformative. But I think right now, if I had to pick, I'm leaning towards that really amazing browser extension, the quickness, the ease, and can we just talk that side panel?
So sexy and hot. I keep saying that in the chat. That's just how I feel about it.
It's so much easier. It looks slick. And the extra features that are in there, that copying the text and everything. Oh, amazing. Next level.
Okay, Rick. Well, since you have worked on a lot of this, I don't know. I feel like your answers are going to be biased, but what are your...
I mean, I love the fact that AI image generator has just come up on the screen. I mean, I might be a bit biased by saying image generator, but it was a great feature to work on. I love to see how people are going to use it. I think I'm going to go the same with Ryan with sections. That one, again, I'm part of the team that's working on it. I can't wait to get it to everybody out there. I'm so excited for this feature to be released. It's been great working on it. And I think, it's going to be AI image generator. I love the creativity.
Well, it's interesting that you say that, Rick, because I may have something up my sleeve for later on AI image generator. I always have something. If you have questions in the chat, I just know that I am putting a star beside them so we can come back to them. So I am not ignoring you. We will get to your questions if you have them. But I have another question. So Ryan, you'll go first again. What is now you were an ambassador before you worked at Wakelet. Correct. And now you work at Wakelet and you have attended community weeks from the beginning. So what is your favorite part about community week?
Honestly, it's just the sheer number of sessions and people sharing out. So for me, it was when I had the opportunity to share what I was doing and bring that to a louder audience. Now I get to hear how other people are using Wakelets and find that mix and match ability to partner people together. So I love hearing how other people are using it in ways that I never thought.
I just hear the Wakelet team in Manchester
You
being
certainly
so
did,
excited,
yes.
cheering?
Yeah,
What were they
that-
cheering for? Wakelet Community Week?
I think so.
Okay,
But yeah.
so the same question to you, Rick. You obviously have been part of all of the Wakelet Community Weeks, being
Yeah.
one of the founding
Sticking with
members
the
of
retro.
Wakelet. So I feel like you copied me because I was wearing that one earlier. What is your favorite part about Community Week?
I think for me and the rest of the team, it has to be seeing how Wakelet's being used, seeing the amazing ideas that are coming up, because we've come up with loads of great ideas, but the users have taken it to another level. So many different ways, and that's what we look for. And especially with this year's Community Week, I mean, it's the 5th year running now, which is amazing. It's like a little anniversary.
Somebody was saying happy anniversary in the chat.
Brilliant. So it's like there's some amazing speakers. We've got a couple on AI, future technologies, and what people are using in the classroom. Obviously, we've got the live stream. There's too much to pick just a couple of things out. There's so many sessions, as Ryan said.
Yeah, I agree. I think what I love the most about Community Week, aside from what the two of you said, is I love the YouTube chat. I love seeing where everyone's from. I think it's really a cool thing to be a part of when you have so many people joining in one place virtually across the entire world, no matter what time it is, no matter what their environment is or what's going on. We all kind of just stop and come together. So I think that's my favorite part. I've met so many incredible people because of Wakelet Community Week. And the community is incredible. So if you're not part of the community, make sure you go to community.wakelet.com so you can join the community. And we want you to be a part of that, because Ryan and I started there. We know how much that helped us personally, but it's just a really great group of people overall. Well, thank you for answering my questions. I know you guys thought I was going to ask you harder questions, because you always like to give me a hard time about my question asking.
It was tough, Tish. Got to admit it.
It was. I mean, you split 50-50 on both ways. So
yeah. Well, so yeah, shout out to Texas. Lisa Marie is from Texas, and I just have to say, because a lot of you may not know, this is kind of giving you insight into like our team, but Rick, Ryan, and I, we talk sports all the time. I don't know that a lot of people know that, but we discuss sports on an ongoing basis. And sadly, Rick's Rangers have lost their hockey series, and Ryan's team, Man City, is no longer playing, and Man United isn't playing, and the Dallas Stars lost last night, so they're out of the Stanley Cup. So I've been saying that we're all Dallas Mavericks fans now, unless you aren't, unless you're a Celtics fan, which is fair if you are. But go Mavs, Lisa Marie. That's Mavs. What I was going to say. So I had to shout that out. Good thing that they're blue, because now my wardrobe is the same. Yes, Lydia, we know. We feel the exact same way. So Rick has put together a little slide deck for us, because we have some activities for you.
Certainly have.
And here is our slide. If you want to, I don't know, a lot of you like to take screenshots of all the things and post them. Plus, remember, if you want to enter that contest, you can use hashtag Wakelet Community Week to be entered. Every tweet with that hashtag is an entry. So you guys go ahead and screenshot this after party. And we're going to do a little activity. So we need you to have your phones ready, your devices ready, or your other laptop, because we're about to do a little, a little poll, I think. Yeah. Is that right? Are we doing the poll, Rick? What comes first?
I can't remember if it's the poll or if it's the
photo.
Question.
Isn't there a photo? Do we have questions? What do we have?
We've got a poll. We also have a small little question for everyone to get kind of the ideas flowing, and then we've got the photo.
Okay, what is our little question? I'm not seeing this
on Manti.
Yeah, remember?
Is that the first thing we're going to ask them?
It might be. It might be. You know, we've got to. We're keeping this kind of mixed. We're just going with the flow here. We're just going with the flow. That's what the parties are about.
Somebody's still talking to me. I'm getting text messages all over the place too, y'all, so they're popping up. But yes, Rick and I wanted there to be a Stars Rangers match off. That did not happen. It's sad. We're moving on from it. This jacket is not sold in our Wakelet store, FYI. This is from Amazon. If you would like to become part of the party, This is an Amazon deal. I can find it. I may tweet it out. But you definitely can go grab one in the color of your choice. Okay, well, let's do the minty, Rick.
Yes, let's go on to the next one. There we go. So there's a QR code. Tish, sorry, you want to go ahead?
No, that's right. No, go ahead.
Yep, QR code right there. Scan it with your phones. But there is also a menti.com. If you go to that, and there is an 8-digit number right there for you to enter into it. Now, this is where the exciting part comes in. I am going to scan it as well at the same time as I'm doing with all of you.
I've already voted, but I'm going to do it again because I messed it
You've
up.
already voted. So you will either get 2 options. There is one which is a question asking, what are you still hoping to see in the future? And you can add up to 3 options. And the second question is going to be a poll on which is your favorite feature that got announced at Wakelet Live. So, Tish, do you want to give some entertainment while people answer the following question?
I'm trying to grab, thank you for our technical team behind the scenes. I was trying to grab the link because someone was asking for the link. So I have the Menti up right here. So I was trying to see if this was, so is it working for you guys? That's the real question.
It's popped up for me.
Yep.
I've got the question asking, what do I hope to see in the future first? So.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. So you have to answer the first.
Yes,
okay. I see what I see where it's at now. Thank you guys for being patient. Oh, so AI is big. I haven't shared my screen, but shall I do that? I think I will.
I'm excited to see the.
Can you see my screen?
You have to make it a little bit bigger.
Okay, let me see if I can present it. Is that helpful?
That's better, yeah.
Okay. So AI is pretty big. This is really intriguing. I love hearing more AI stuff, tech integration, AI integration. It's going really fast, so I can't keep
It's moving around. It
sticky notes. I see something about drawing colored cards. Somebody said colored cards and fonts.
Drag and
drop. This is awesome.
Post-it
We
notes.
want your feedback
Sticky
on
notes.
this. So, do I have to move you along to the next question, Rick and Ryan, or did it take you to the next question?
I think you've got to move us along because it did not take me there.
Oh, well, let's see if this works.
I must have messed up. I answered the first question.
It's the end of the. Okay, hold on. I wonder if we can do this.
Now it's come up for me.
This has?
This has now come up. I now have that question. So which new feature are you most excited about?
Yes. Okay, there we go.
Now everyone can answer since I moved us along.
Way to go, Ryan. Ryan skewed our results. I'm kidding. It's fine. We want to know, what new feature are you most excited about? And we also want to remind you, you can shout about the feature that you're most excited about on social media using hashtag Wakelet Community Week. You can see, wow, I did not expect all of you to be so excited about the AI image generator.
Yes.
That is not what I expected, but I'm really excited that you are happy. So I'm going to stop sharing because, because
and the other one they were climbing back up there, the browser extension.
Yeah, the browser extension. I'm so excited about that, and I've never been that excited about an extension in my entire life. Y'all know I don't use those, but it's really, really cute, and sexy and hot and whatever. But Rick, we have a little activity. Speaking of image generator,
we do.
And Ryan. Well, first Rick is going to go because it's very important for you to do this next activity. Imagine the possibilities if you could password protect a collection, says Wendy. Instant digital escape room. Okay, Rick, are you ready for me to share your screen?
Yeah, I've moved it on to the next slide.
Okay, this is Mispa and one of those really fancy bucket hats.
For those who didn't know.
Yeah, if you did not know, those were a hot item last ISTE. And what do we want them to do with this image, Rick?
So we want you to caption this and add the hashtag Wakelet After Party
Yes. Yes. We
on
want you to caption
on
this
any
photo.
social. So
We want to caption. It can be on social. It could be in the
Mhm.
chat, but this is really your reminder to be ready for ISTE or not at ISTE. If you are going to be at ISTE, we are at booth 942. Ryan, I'm not sure why you're not keeping on team control. That's
I am.
definitely who you are. Team
don't care.
chaos.
So I need to
You love this activity. Sandy likes this activity. So we do. We want you to caption Misfit's photo ahead of ISTE 2024. And I don't know, I've been known to give a prize or two. I might be able to find you something cool. I have some extra hats behind me, so we'll see what we can do. We wanted it to be fun, so yes. How would you caption this, Ryan?
I don't know. I gotta think. You just put me right on the spot.
I did. Mispa always has these like really intriguing poses that I catch him in. This is actually a picture that I took. So I don't know. I'm excited to see what you come up with. And now for our next trick, we actually have another activity for you to do. You didn't think this after party was just going to be the three of us talking, did you? We have things for you to go do.
Right.
So we're going back to Rick's presentation. I think, what's after this, Rick? No, we're not. We're going to Ryan. We're going to Ryan. Okay.
We're going to me. So what we're going to be doing, and I can share, there we go. We have a collection that I will be managing. And what we want to do is utilizing that new tool that, based on the evidence we just saw, everybody is super excited about that AI image generator. We want to look forward. You know, Wakelet Community Week is that thing that we're all excited about. And we've all talked about how much we love it and why. We look forward to next year already and starting to think about that as well. So if you could use the AI image generator inside of Wakelet and create your prompt to come up with a Wakelet Community Week 2025, I had to think about that to make sure I got that right here, logo, what would it look like? And we want you to share that out on socials using the hashtag Wakelet After Party. And I will grab every one of those and we will tweet out the collection. You can see Tisha's example that she created right here. So Tish, what would you?
So my prompt was interesting. And the funny thing is, Rick and I were planning this yesterday, and Ryan, and I actually was typing in exactly what I saw. So I was typing in Rick's description to see what it gave me. And then I was like, okay, so I put in the Wakelet logo, the W only. So my prompt was a little bit sketchy. So that's how you know it's still going to work. And then I said, I want it in the sky, and I want it to be surrounded by sunlight. Like that's always going to be the thing. And this is what it gave me. So it gave me one of three images. I chose this one because it was more what I was looking for. But it was very easy. And you can change up again what your prompt is. It's very much like coding and logical thinking. You change up any of those little tiny details to have it give you a different result. So we want to see what you come up with for Wakelet Community Week 2025. What are some logos that you can create? We're going to put all of those logos, like Ryan said, in this collection. And then we're going to choose a winner, and we are going to send you some swag. And as I said, I do kind of hoard the swag. So I do have some swag that you are telling me is not available in the store. Or
that's why me and Ryan don't have the mug.
I do have the mug. I do.
Ryan does.
You have the mug. I don't
the
have the mug then. Right.
You don't have the mug. It got sold out before that.
So I'm used to, but it's fine.
Yes. So yes, use AI image generator to design a Wakelet Community Week 2025 logo. Share it on socials using hashtag Wakelet After Party. You have to specifically use that. You can also add hashtag Wakelet Community Week if you want to have another entry for the different contest. But we're going to put that into this collection, and then we'll share the collection out. You're absolutely right, Stormy. Prompt engineering is the new writing skill. I couldn't agree with you more. It is so important for students to be able to practice this, and for you to practice this so you can model for them. Okay, go ahead.
I'm sure there's no feathers in your prompt.
There's no feathers in my prompt? What do you mean by feathers?
Like you always see a feather in your own.
I always see a feather. If you know me, you know feathers are my sign, or red cardinals, or I could go on and on. Yeah. Okay, we have a question from a user who was in the chat.
Okay.
I did a star beside this one, so this is probably going to be a Ryan answer. But the question is, do all the features that were introduced just now free for all users, or do they need to subscribe to enjoy any of the features?
Well, we can break it down, and Rick can chip in as well. And, you know, we'll tackle this one as it goes. I know the workspaces, the ability to add groups and members and shift and flex and be super dynamic with the classroom's area, now called groupings, being able to change those groups, that will be part of the education plan moving forward. As far as sections and AI image generation, Rick, I believe that is...
Sections is free. AI image generator is available for everybody, but may go into the paid later on.
I believe, yeah, we're just trying to crowdsource and just like let everybody have some time with the AI image generator, see how it works, see how much you like it, give us some feedback as well on tips and areas and things that might need to be improved before that might shift a little bit.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Well, we still have talk about this image generator challenge that we've given. Alex likes to say that my Wakelet W majestically is soaring into the sky. That's such a great prompt. You know, that's a great idea, is to put something in the AI generator and show it to your students and have them guess what prompt you put in to get that result. That's a really good idea. And then Alex, you also ask, is this ongoing? Alex, clarify, do you mean this competition? Is that what you mean? Our competition, our after party competition? Clarify for me in the chat and we will answer that. So I'm going to just ask a couple of things to Rick and Ryan, because I don't see any other questions. Do any of you have any questions about any of the things announced during Wakelet Live? I see Sandy Bennett has captioned Miss Biz's picture. I wonder what they are having for lunch today.
I love it. I love
That's
it.
awesome. That's awesome. So AI image generator, Rick, is live right now, correct?
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay. And so
Thumbs up.
anybody who's logged into their account can go to their account, create a collection, and click on the image and find that option. Ryan, did you want to share your screen?
I will now. What you can do to find the image generation is click on the image icon and you will see a generate an image. From there, that will take you to the prompt generator. So go ahead and type your prompt in here. It'll give you an example one to try to utilize, but go ahead and describe what you want. And if you said a unicorn riding a rainbow in a candy land, which is very fitting for me, it should generate.
I'm surprised you didn't put anything about coffee or Fruity Pebbles here.
Well, it's candy all the way. It's always candy.
And then we'll see what pops up as far as the image.
There it is.
And then I can like one of those. And then when I click on it, I got to see my other two options here.
Well, I have a question while we're waiting on that and you to make a choice. Alex asked a really great question. When does this challenge end? I think we should take entries until the end of the day tomorrow. What do you guys think?
Yes. Yeah, give people a chance to watch it if they've not been able to make it.
About 24 hours, yeah?
Yeah. Let's do 24 hours. So should we say that it closes?
But I think we should give them extra time, Rick. So I think, what if we did 11:59 Eastern Standard Time? Somebody write this down because you know I'll forget.
I'm on it.
11:59 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, which Tuesday... What date is tomorrow? The 4th?
I'm going to just confirm and clarify. You mean 11:59 p.m. as well?
Yes, I do. Yes. PM Eastern Standard Time.
Just clarifying that.
There we go, James. Thank you. Shout out to James for helping between James and Rick. We'll get this right. Okay, so AI image generator is live. Ryan, which did you choose?
I went with the middle one.
You went with the middle one. Okay, good. That's great. Templates, Rick, are they live?
Yes. Templates will be coming, I believe, this week.
Okay, so be watching for those.
Yeah.
Follow all of the social media accounts at Wakelet.
Yeah. You never know, something might get announced in a session, so make sure that you're checking out every session that there is.
It's like an Easter egg.
Yeah.
And then, okay, explore categories. Is that also live?
That is live.
Okay.
Ready and waiting for you all.
Awesome. AI search, is that live?
It is certainly live. I feel like this is like some kind of
It's a quiz.
checklist quiz.
It is.
Yeah,
It is a quiz.
Okay.
Well, we
You're
want to just
testing me.
recap, and I'm testing to make sure we have given our users and our viewers all the information. So if they don't happen to, or maybe they missed Wakelet Live and they want to come watch the after party, they're getting those same answers. Okay, so I asked you about AI search, correct?
Yeah.
What about all items?
All items is live.
Okay. What did all items have a different name before?
So it was originally called bookmarks, and it has now changed to, I believe, items now.
Okay, all items. And then I saw this in the Wakelet Live chat often. Sections and browser extension, everybody wants to know when that's coming. And we don't have an exact date, but I would guess it would be around the new school year. So
Yes.
am I right on that?
That is the plan.
Okay.
That we'll have it within that time. We want to get it to you as soon as we can, but we want to make sure that it is working for you.
Okay. Do you have? This is for self.
Feel very formal at the moment.
Well, it is kind of.
You know what? Loosen up a bit more.
But I want to know about browser extension because that selfishly, I want to know when I can have that.
Yeah, no.
We don't know.
Right now, I can't tell you when, but
okay. Well, my birthday's in December, so hopefully I get it long before that and I can be using it.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so now I have questions for Ryan because just thinking through what used to be called classrooms is now groups.
Yes.
And thinking through, school districts, we had a lot of school districts presenting this morning before Wakelet Live, thinking through AI features. Can you talk to me a little bit about anything in regards to AI and safety for students within those districts and those groups?
So the nice part is there will be some admin toggles to allow or not allow the ability to have the AI features part of those plans for students. So always, like Rick said, it's not just AI for AI's sake, being very thoughtful and methodical about the approach and why it's in there. So we're going to give districts the opportunity to, allow or disallow that feature for their students based on policies. We need all those policies to catch up with what's going on in there and a responsible use practice. So those will be toggleable inside of there.
Awesome. Well, so what I did just now is I put a blog in the chat for all of you to check out. It's all the features that have been announced today on Wakelet Live and all the features that we've been talking about here on the after party, which we did have some party time, but I also like to ask you guys questions where, they're not really asking questions in the chat, but I do think they will have these questions eventually. So Rick, I want to talk about AI. I want you to tell us a little bit about your thoughts on AI and what your belief is about AI features for students, for schools, for school districts. Ryan kind of led you into that, but.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, from what I said during Wakelet Live, that we're not wanting to just go and, as I said, bolt on AI. We want it to give purpose and meaning to what people are going to use it for. So there are some amazing features out there. There's some amazing tools that have been introduced into the education space that'll do loads of different things, but we want to look at it from Wakelet's perspective, that human-focused, human-centered curation, and how do we bring AI into that core concept? Because we still want to give that human aspect, that human feeling into what you're designing and creating. AI can come along and now assist you in that. So like the image generator, it can allow you to find images quicker by just adding prompts rather than scrolling through Google Images or through Unsplash or Giphy. The image generator starts to make things a bit more personal and creative. And yeah, I can see that AI is going to be very important. It's just we need to make sure that it's done right. And especially for schools, we want to make sure that privacy and ownership of content and things like that is kept at the surface level for all students. And it's just something that we are taking our time because we want to get it right.
Sure, sure. So I have some questions. There's lots of questions. Ben, don't worry. We're coming back to you. I think somebody else asked about this contest. We're going to recap. So don't worry. If you missed something, we'll come back. Use hashtag Wakelet After Party. If you are doing anything for this session or having contests around this hashtag that are completely different from Community Week, because we have some challenges for you. But there is a question I want to hit that really encompasses what Ryan and Rick have been talking about. Chero's asking, is the AI image creator, does it have embedded filters for student safety? Is that something that we're looking at, that you guys are discussing? What can you tell districts, district leaders who are wanting some of those answers and maybe wanting to use it with students?
You wanting that for me or for Ryan?
Either one of you.
It's a bit of a mix between us.
I know.
Come on, Ryan, let's battle off each other.
That's right. So I guess we'll start off with Rick first. I guess when you build it, safeguards, parameters, what's in place currently?
Yeah, at the moment we're using a system that is taking that kind of privacy in mind, but we are going to be looking at making sure that we're staying COPPA and FERPA compliant, because that is something that is very important to us. We pride ourselves in that, and having that recognition that we try to be safe for students in schools. And any features that we're introducing have to go through those rigorous processes. If there are things that are changing, and I believe that with AI, because it's been so fast moving, and I mean, AI, if we were to look at it from an education sector, it's still very, very young. There's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of changes. We want to make sure that we're ahead of the game with that, and that we're keeping on top of it as we're introducing new things.
And then on top of that, with content moderation coming as well for the school year, you'll be able to have those safeguards in place for your school district at different levels. Districts customizable filters, being able to say certain keywords, phrases, images, pictures, all of that stuff will either be shown or not shown, be flagged for moderation or teacher approval before being submitted to a collection. All of that working in tandem with what Rick just said is going to help keep that safe, secure student area based on the tools and permissions allowable.
Okay, so thank you both for answering that. We do have a question, and I'm going to see if Ryan wants to do this. I'm not going to put you on the spot if you don't want to, because we do have to recap a couple of things. But they're asking to see what AI search looks like. Do you have that up and available, or are you not there? Rick?
For me, so I have it on our slides, but it's just a screenshot.
Let's go to it. Hang on, I got you. Okay.
The thing is, to actually show AI search, we have basically replaced what we previously had. So the search functionality looks visually exactly the same, and at the moment it's implemented for your content. But the way that the results will be presented to you are a lot better than what we previously had. So we were using an algorithm originally. Now we're starting to use AI, which is also looking at more content within inside your collection. So we're actually diving deeper into the content to make sure that what we're serving is the right information that you're looking for.
Awesome. Now I can see your Canva slide deck, so I know this is your last slide. Can you backtrack and just briefly show what you have in your slide deck, Rick, before we recap those contests?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So going backwards in my slide deck, this isn't in relation to how they were released at Wakelet Live, but we obviously have the groups, which Ryan briefly explained with regards to workspaces. We have the all items, so the filtering and searching of your items area is now available. We have our amazing AI image generator, as we've already demoed. Templates, which is coming soon, which is going to present you with options of pre-made collections for you to use and get some ideas of what you want to create moving forward. We have the amazing Explore categories, which when you go on the Explore, you have all these 9 categories, and we're hoping to introduce more. And the awesome sections in all layouts, which I really can't wait for this to be live. I want it to go live now.
Absolutely. We're
And
really,
then we have
really
Miss
excited.
Beth.
And then we have Miss Beth. Okay, so this is a great time to recap. So what we're wanting you to do, Ben, if you're still watching, I hope you are going to caption Miss Beth's photo, and you are going to caption it and use hashtag Wakelet After Party. Make sure you use After Party because Rick, Ryan, and I will be looking for those particular tweets. You can add Wakelet Community Week if you want, but this is how you're going to win our contest for the after party. So hashtag Wakelet After Party, Mispa, caption his photo here. And then Ryan, do you still have your screen, Ryan?
No. I just closed it.
Amy's about to tell me to wrap it up because she's joining. I need you to share your screen again, please. We need to just recap the you know what, Hussein, thank you so much for loving this session. I hope you guys love this. We have somebody saying that they want a Wakelet Magic School collab. Stormy's also saying, will we apply tags to our content or will AI figure out what it is? Rick, do you have an answer on that?
I don't have a direct answer yet.
Okay. Well, be watching. Stay tuned. Ryan, let me know when you have your screen up.
I'm looking for it.
So the contest is for you to use the AI image generator to create a new Wakelet Community Week 2025 logo. And you are going to share those images out on social using the hashtag Wakelet After Party. Ryan, Rick, and I are going to go grab all of those images. We're going to put them in one single collection, and we are going to choose a winner. And Ryan added my really basic example here to this collection. But we will be doing all of the heavy work for you, putting it all together. We just want you to go create, explore all of the new features, and Wendy, you know what? The caption for Misfit can focus on whatever you wanted to focus on. Somebody said he was wondering about lunch. It could be anything. Yep. Caption Misfit for anything. There are no rules here. They're very loose rules. Okay. Jamie, thank you so much for saying so. We're so excited to have all of you. Ryan, thank you for covering that. Do we have any other questions in the chat, or do you guys have any questions that we need to cover?
I don't think so.
I think my only question is, what are you looking forward to next?
Well, I think what I'm looking forward to, we have a lot of sessions this week, and I think that's really what I want all of you to do. That's how we're going to end this. Choose your favorite sessions, get those on your calendar. If you're like me, you have sticky notes everywhere. You have reminders on Alexa to make sure you're in the right place at the right time. But I will tell you that my favorite sessions, as always, have always been sessions that include students. And we have some incredible sessions this week coming up for students. And Ryan and I are getting to be a part of a lot of those sessions. So be looking for those sessions. You're going to hear from students. We have a panel on Friday. Ryan and I are hosting that with actual students. We are going to be asking them questions about their Wakelet use, about the future of technology, about how Wakelet and emerging technologies is shaping their future in college and career. And
the first session tomorrow is the Ultimate Student Portfolio Showcase. So
Absolutely.
We're going to have 3 amazing students who are going to showcase how they've been using it.
Absolutely. Yes. And make sure you're checking all the recordings. Tell your friends, your family, your colleagues, go to youtube.com/Wakelet. You will find all of the Community Week sessions for this year. You can also find all the previous ones for previous years. You're not getting certificates for this session or for Wakelet Live, but in all the sessions moving forward, you will get that certificate link at the very end of those sessions. Check out all the sessions taking place. Thank you, Amy, for popping that in the chat. We are so pumped too, Frankie. We love all of you. It's been so good hanging out with you. And Rick and Ryan, I think now people know we have a lot of fun together. We have similar interests. And I'm so proud of you guys for not giving me such a hard time on this after party. Thank you.
Wait for the after party. That's where it's going to happen now.
The after party. You're absolutely right. If you're looking for a Wakelet shirt or a Wakelet hoodie that Ryan and I are wearing, I believe you can go to the Wakelet store. So just search up the Wakelet store. If you're looking for a shirt like Rick, that is a retro shirt. No longer in production. You will not be getting that shirt. We love all of you. Please meet us back here tomorrow. We cannot wait to see you. Make sure you're tagging us on Twitter, following Wakelet on all the platforms. And don't forget, hashtag Wakelet Community Week for the contest. Hashtag Wakelet After Party for the Tisha Rick Ryan contest. Any last words, Ryan and Rick?
No. I just really want that browser extension.
Yeah, we're gonna come to that, Rick.
Yeah,
That's what we want.
I better get back to work then. I think that's the way it's going. No, I'm
right.
super excited for this week and looking forward to seeing what's presented. So
absolutely. Well, thank you both. Thank you all for watching. We hope you have a fabulous day, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye.